What's going on, everybody? Happy New Year. While I was actually putting together the World's Fastest Crawler Challenge video for Driftomaniacs, I was contacted by Mike at Remote Control Hobbies telling me that there was a crawler event on New Year's Day. The group that puts together the event is the Maryland Trail Hunters. They're a Facebook group on Facebook. I'll put a link to them in the description below if you're interested in joining, since they are a private group. They do this event every year on New Year's Day for the last 9 years. This is their 9th annual event, and I'd like to thank them for allowing us to crash their event, even though we weren't members at the time. We are now. I've actually been to Rock State Park several times on my motorcycle. I've never been to the King and Queen seat though, so this was my first time there. I'm usually going to Kilgore Falls when I go there. This was the first challenge. Fail! Oh well, I redeem myself later. This is the trail going up to the King and Queen seat. The crawling part up it was the easy part, not falling. That was the real challenge. Here's challenge number 2, by the way, where I redeemed myself. People had already dug out all the dirt, but the Cherokee somehow made it up. I was impressed. A little bit of two-wheel motion there. I had actually just installed the day before some RC4WD steel rock sliders. Not really sure if they helped or hurt. They sounded cool though when they grind. I'm not really sure, but I think this may be challenge number 3. I did make it up. Took a while, but I did make it up. Yeah, Hot Rod and I kind of brought up the rear. You know, we didn't want to get in anybody's way, not knowing anybody in the group. We did meet a few people. Everybody there was pretty cool, but you know, we didn't want to get in the way of their event. We just wanted to have fun, so we brought up the rear. Check out that Cherokee swagger. Yeah, Mike had told us there was a couple challenges, you know, going up the trail, and we kind of just did what everybody else was stopping to do. I don't know if they were designated challenges, but we still had fun trying them. This is the King and Queen seat area, and this is the group Maryland Trail Hunters.
Let's see what this Capra can do. It'll make it fall crap. There you go. I think it needs some better tires. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, sure.
This is the Enduro Trailwalker. And this is the maiden voyage of Mike's Capra. We're going to get into this thing in detail in just a few minutes. Give you our take on it, our likes and dislikes.
Here comes the Cherokee. Cherokee.
And this is my SCX10 too, aka the Cherokee, aka the Cherokee.
I was going to throw the 2-tube methods that are set up for the Wraith on it, but I felt that it was going to give it a higher center of gravity.
Oh, my SCX10 is pretty far too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cherokee, you ask? Stand by.
Bye.
Hold on, I'll help you out. Oh, I would have had it. I've gotten really good at tumbling this thing, or controlling it. I've basically got armor at all 4 points.
Yeah.
I got the steel sliders and then the absolutely ridiculous reinforced aluminum bumpers. I use them to my advantage.
So this is us using the dig function on the Capra. Definitely a like. It's pretty freaking awesome.
How's that?
That's pretty cool.
Right?
You know, I never felt a need or even knew about that option, but looking at it now, I could definitely use it.
Crawler carnage.
Yeah.
Fresh out the box, the Capra is very, very capable. There are a few things that I don't like. The stock wheels are extremely light. The entire thing is very light, and not having weight on those four corners, to see that, in odd ways it wants to tip over, and it's kind of unexpected sometimes.
What is that?
The stock springs were set to their softest setting, and they still seem kind of stiff, like a little too bouncy. Mike was thinking about putting on some 2.2s, but was a little bit concerned about it making it a little too top heavy, but I'm pretty sure that it would have improved its handling having the heavier tires down low, because if you watch the suspension here, there's like no flex, it just kind of pogos right off the wall. Not to mention the other tires probably would have had better traction, would have made it a little bit easier to climb up stuff like this. Not that any other truck really made it up here, including our Cherokee and Trailwalker. Nope, no go. Somebody else may have made it up this wall when I wasn't looking, but I don't know.
Edit.
Edit.
I mean, that's nice. How I think if you had better tires, you'd make it up.
Probably.
Hell yeah.
You get that?
Hopefully. Yep. Really took that try, but we got it.
2.2s, it would have been all over it. I got some in the trunk of Richard's car. You just have to walk down and go get them.
It's not to walk down so much, it's to walk back up. Pancake. See if the Cherokee can do it.
See if the Cherokee can do it.
I'm thinking it can't.
Macaroni and Cherokee.
I don't have the wheels.
Yeah, like I said earlier, the Cherokee and the Trailwalker both failed, but it was fun trying.
It made it. That's crazy.
So after playing around with the crawlers, decided it was time to go do a little sightseeing. So I had to go swap out some filters on my Hero 7 and Osmo Pocket.
Gotcha.
This here is the King and Queen seat. Not sure which one's the King's and which one's the Queen's, but it's quite a view. Very dizzying view. You know, I'm not scared of heights, but I definitely get a little dizzy up there sometimes. Kind of reminded me of being on Taipei 101, only building I ever got dizzy on. In fact, I think it's more a healthy fear of falling more than heights themselves. So getting back to crawling in the Capra, this is me actually running the Capra. I really like this thing. It's like an angry little spider monkey. I mean, we kept saying it over and over again, but it really is. It just makes the worst crawler in the world look like a professional. Here comes one of the unexpected tumbles. One of the other things I don't really like about it is the servo is very slow. And when you're crawling one-handed while filming with the other, you know, you really got to stop and adjust your steering. It's not a very fast servo. And it's got power, but it's not fast at all. And the battery compartment is really small. I mean, tiny small. I mean, I know I've listed a lot of negatives, but I mean, this thing is just a beast. Just look at it. There's not a whole lot that will stop it. You know, changing the tires, maybe the suspension, but definitely the servo, and you got yourself a perfect crawler.
It's like an angry little spider monkey bouncing along the rocks.
It's amazing how many people haven't seen these in a long time. This is this group that was up here today is called Maryland Trailwalker. Yeah, it's on Facebook. And then there's another group called MD Scaler. This is another crawler group. Yeah, they're all Facebook driven.
Hope you guys enjoyed that video. I enjoyed making it, and I enjoyed being there. I'd like to thank Mike for taking his Capra out and telling us about the event. And the Maryland Trail Hunters. You guys are awesome. I'm going to put a link to you guys below. Hope you enjoyed the video as well. If you did, please like and share it. See ya. I'm starting part 2 now. The Descent.